I didn't gain weight by luck. No, it was very intentional. It took my time, it took my money, it took my sweat, and yes, I was able to achieve my weight gain goal. And this is what I'll be sharing with you in this video. I'll go into the details of how I was able to gain weight from 43 kg to my current weight right now, which is 65 kg. I'm going to share what I did, the foods I ate, and the habits I needed to change to make sure I was able to achieve my goal. First, let me talk about why I wanted to gain weight. I wanted to gain weight because I realized at a certain point in my life that I was severely underweight. I was weighing about 43 kg and my height was 172 cm. So if you do your calculations very well, you would see that I was really underweight. And aside that, I wanted the confidence that comes with looking good and looking healthy. So getting on my weight gain journey started with me reviewing my diet. I had to make a lot of changes to my diet. First, I had to research the kind of things to eat. So when I researched, I saw that I needed to focus more on nutrient dense food. I was eating, but I wasn't eating enough. And even though I was eating then, I wasn't really eating the right nutrients. I was just eating empty calories. So I had to incorporate a lot of eggs. I had to also eat things like oats. Oats are very rich in fiber, but I made sure to pack my oats with a lot of things. Aside oats, I also looked into eating other things like boiled corn. Boiled corn is very healthy and it will help you gain weight. I ate things like banana and granules. I ate things like peanut butter. I used to take 1 scoop of peanut butter every single day. I also ate things like bread and eggs. So let's talk about how many times I eat a day. On a normal, I would just eat 3 times a day. But because I had high metabolism, I had to switch it up and I was eating between 5 to 6 meals a day. I would eat 2 breakfasts, eat 1 lunch, take snacks, eat dinner, and then snack again. That's about 6 times. But on days where I'm not able to eat 6 times, I make sure to eat 5 times. And I make sure that I ate with a very big plate. So if you want to form a habit of eating very well just to reach your weight gain goal, you need to consider the size of your plate. If your plate is small, you won't be able to eat in calorie surplus. So you need to consider the size of your plate. I had to change my plate to a bigger one just to accommodate the amount of food I need to eat in a day. So let's talk about the snacks I was taking. I took mostly things like banana and granite, meat pie, and also egg roll. I had to choose these ones because they were proteinous somehow. They were much more healthier compared to the other ones that are just basically flour. So I would eat egg roll because egg roll contained eggs, 1 full egg in them. And I'll also eat meat pie because of the amount of beef and potatoes in them and other vegetables in them. So egg rolls, meat pies, banana and granite, they were the main snacks I had during my weight gain journey. So let's talk about challenges I faced while trying to gain weight. The major challenge for me was forming a habit, because if you want to gain weight, you have to switch up how you eat. For most people, they struggle with eating, and for me, it was also a major challenge for me. So I had to revisit that aspect of my life and I had to change that habit. So I bought a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear that talks about how to form simple habits, simple daily habits, just to help you achieve whatever goal you are going for. So I formed simple habits like placing my snacks on the table where I could easily see them. Because most times when you keep them in the fridge, you realize that 2 3 days have gone, you've not taken your snacks. So what I usually do is I get all of these things that I'm supposed to eat daily, prep them, keep them on the table, I need to see them constantly. I need to see them daily to make sure I've eaten. Also, I try to set up alarms for my eating. So I will set up alarm for 6 a.m. eating. I will also set up alarm for 11 a.m. eating. I will set up alarm for my lunch, which is usually around 12 1, and I will also set up alarm for my snacks and alarm for my dinner. I did all of this just to form a habit. Aside this other challenge, I also had another challenge of lacking appetite. I didn't have enough appetite to eat enough food. So I had to look for multivitamins that are very good. I would not like to recommend any multivitamins here, but anyone you can get is fine. Those simple blood tonics they sell in the market are also very good. I used to take one of them, Bunto. Yes, the name is Bunto, just to help with my appetite. Mind you, those multivitamins are not going to make you gain weight. If you're only taking multivitamins and relying on them to gain weight, you are doing it wrongly. You need to eat. The only way to gain weight is to eat, and eat well. So multivitamins would only increase your appetite. So what do you do with that appetite? You eat and try and drink a lot of water. Also look for something that is very nutrient dense to add to what you drink. So I usually take yogurt. I don't know, for some people maybe a fruit juice would work. Homemade fruit juice would work, but for me personally, I prefer yogurt. Even right now I still take yogurt, but I take the healthy ones like Greek yogurt, and they are quite expensive. However, they are far more healthy compared to the regular conventional ones you have out there. How much it costs to gain weight? Yes, you're going to spend a lot of money when it comes to weight gain. A lot of money. For instance, while I was on the journey, I was spending roughly 100 to 200k per month on food and all the things I needed to gain weight, all the snacks like cashew nuts, like peanut butter, like groundnut, banana, eggs, other proteins, meat, chicken, all of those things. I spent a lot of money. Yogurt is very, very expensive, especially Greek yogurt. So you are going to need a lot of money to achieve your weight gain goal. If you're a student, I wouldn't recommend you get into weight gain. I would suggest you leave it when you're done with school and then you have a source of income. You can venture into it, you can try it. However, if you have the resources, you have the money, or you have the financial capacity to go on it, good and fine, you can give it a shot. Right now my current weight is 65 kg, and I'm trying not to exceed this weight. There was a time when I was almost hitting 70 kg, but it didn't look good on me, so I had to lose some of that weight. I don't know for you, if you want to gain more than your ideal weight, that's good and fine. But for someone like me, I never liked the idea of being really fat. I just wanted to look healthy. And now that I'm at the right ideal weight, I'm okay with my weight and I'm no longer trying to gain weight. So I also have a community for people who are trying to gain weight. And if you're interested in joining that community, please go to my Instagram and send me a message, and I will share the invitation link with you. So that's everything I did to gain weight. I hope this video has been able to help you in one way or the other. Also, if you have any questions around my weight gain journey, you can drop them in the comments and I will do well to answer them. I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye.